Hello again, Rob from Ascendant Lofts. Today we're going to look at letting your birds out in the fog. So it's Friday. They've decided this morning on the weather committee that they're going to go ahead with the second race tomorrow, so Baskerton will be tonight. Obviously the radars are showing better weather for tomorrow, but as you can see, if you compare this to one of my other videos, visibility is very, very poor. And one thing I've seen a lot of lately is people struggling with getting the birds out in the fog, or worried about getting them out in the fog. Sorry, that's just the camera because the birds are flying around. This sort of fog, I don't mind letting them out. I can see the houses, I can see it. The sort of rule of thumb for me is if I can see the local area where the flying circles around the loft, I'm happy for them to get out. They could also get above the fog, but there's clouds, so the sun's not going to burn the fog away through the morning. This is where total control over your birds comes in. As we know, I like to keep mine tame, and the reason for that is so I can have total control of them. So what I'll do, I've let them out, but I can't stop them flying if they want to. In fact, they've already been up flying. But I've decided to tice them out with a bath. Bit seed on the gantry, just get them out anyway, at least for a bit of playtime and a bit of fresh air. That bath should keep them on the floor because they'll go in there, then they'll go and lie at the side and not so much roost, but they'll sort of like bask in the, well, I'd like to say in the sun, but they'll bask to dry themselves off. You'll see them soon sort of rolling onto their sides and lying down. But like I say, it's total control over your birds. Don't forget, you're the loft manager, you're their boss, and you want them to do as you say, or as you intend for them to do. You don't want them just taking control of you, because that's when you're going to have a hard time. With regard to like trapping, I posted a short trapping video on YouTube the other day, and sorry, not YouTube, Facebook, and to be fair, haters are going to hate. If anyone's jealous, they're going to say you're starving them because they're trapping in so quick. On here you've seen what I feed the birds. They get more money spent on their food than I spend on my own food, so they're very much full of corn all the time. I feed them more than enough, and the best quality as well. So like I say, it's just control over your birds. You want them to do it, so they do it, just maybe even out of respect for you. This is where playtime comes in. I mean, you can, I don't say the point, right, come up, do the shutters 10 o'clock, get them out for an hour, back in, feed. Out for an hour exercising on the afternoon, back in, feed, shutters closed. That's no life to live, and I certainly wouldn't like to live it. So I like to get them out, and if it's like this, like I say, it's the opportunity not to exercise, but just to have a little bit of freedom. They like to have a pick around the garden. They've destroyed all me flowers down here, but that's because they're content. There you can see them at the sides there, starting to fluff up and just roll over onto the sides. The two fantails underneath. You see that one in the middle next to the little white warrior. But this is what it's all about. Keeping your birds happy is a massive part of it. So this is what I do in the fog anyway. I hope it's answered some questions. I wouldn't liberate or anything in this on a training toss. Not that I have liberated any birds before, because I haven't. But I wouldn't. I mean, you may get foggy patches on the way home. I believe if the liberation site's okay, wherever you're training them from, they can get up, they can get locked onto home, they can get back even if they're flying through fog or over fog, because they're locked onto home already. But if the liberation site is foggy, you'll see them flying around in circles, and they'll just keep going around in circles and keep going around in circles and keep going around in circles, and that's because they don't know where to go. you want them to have a part in the weather where they can brake straight for home. So like I say, I hope it's answered some questions anyway. Please feel free if I've misguided any information. If you believe anything else, I'd be more than happy to see the comments in the box below. Thank you very much. So thank you for watching again. If you wouldn't mind, like, subscribe. There's links at the end of the video, probably after this little bit, either side for new videos, and also one in the middle with the logo. That's to subscribe, saves you going out of the screen and subscribing on the YouTube button. Thank you for watching.